What's going up, everybody? This is episode 3 of the station, and yes, I did say what's going up, and soon is going to be your excitement for this episode. Today, I've got two great guests with me. Yes, that was a bad joke. I got Greyson
That's
again.
me.
Yeah, and I also got our good friend Josh.
Hello.
So, we're excited to finally get episode 3 to you. I know last week we didn't have a full episode. That was just due to scheduling stuff. So we are getting back on it this
We're
week.
sorry. Forgive us.
I think, but it'll be okay. So before we really get into yeah, that was a good one. Before we get into our topics, obviously we didn't get to address this in last week's episode, but we have lost some pretty big names in the entertainment world with the likes of David Bowie, obviously the actor, and he's both actor and mainly known as a recording artist. Alan Rickman, who you might know from Snape, Hans Gruber from Die Hard, the Sheriff of Nottingham in The Legend of Robin Hood, he's fantastic, and also Glenn Frey, who was the main guitarist for the popular group The Eagles. So, we just want to say rest in peace, and, the world is much better for the things that they brought to it from both music and an acting standpoint. So, anything you guys want to say about those three gentlemen?
Yeah, David Bowie. I mean, what an artist. They call him the chameleon for a reason.
He could do anything.
I mean, the genres that he covered were just amazing. So definitely a loss to the music world. So David Bowie is the one I know most about. I mean, Alan Rickman obviously was a great
Galaxy
actor.
Quest. I forgot about Galaxy Quest.
Yeah. And I feel like he was in some sort of Pride and Prejudice-esque film.
He's been in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm going to pencil something in the machine.
Talking about Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies.
Oh, you know it.
Yeah, we'll get to that. But, and then the Eagles, of course, Glenn Frey. Eagles, one of the greatest classic rock bands. Definitely go down in history.
Yeah, they're one of my favorite groups. So
yeah, they're definitely good. I mean, Seven Bridges Road is one of the just purest sounds.
I've been down the road that song was written about.
Woo!
It's a little spooky.
It is
and
spooky.
illegal to do now.
Yeah, because they
Don't
closed
try
it
it,
off.
kids. Yeah, they closed it off.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Anything you want to say about them, Grayson, or just kind of?
Josh pretty much covered it all, but
Yeah.
their legacy will definitely live on.
For sure, and you can always go back and listen to Glenn Frey and David Bowie's old music, watch Bowie and Rickman's films. They're immortalized.
Labyrinth. Did you ever see Labyrinth?
Labyrinth is weird.
That is the trippiest movie.
The Goblin King.
I
think they had it on sale. I think like everywhere. It's a really weird movie. It's on Netflix as well. So like I said, rest in peace to those three gentlemen. Now we're going to move on to our movie news. The first thing I want to talk about is Marvel finally signed on a director for the upcoming movie Black Panther, and it's Ryan Coogler who directed Fruitvale Station and more recently one of Grayson and mine's favorite movies of last year, which was Creed. So, Grayson, how do you feel about Ryan Coogler helming Black Panther?
Well, honestly, comparing that to like Black Panther to Creed, I don't really know. I mean, obviously he knows how to do action, really well,
right.
as we saw in Creed, and we'll see. I'm hopeful. I think it's a good choice. He's a good director.
He's very talented, and he's a young guy. He's like 27, maybe. Like he's had 2 feature films, and both have been. I don't think you guys have seen Fruitvale Station, but it's phenomenal. And like Creed, if you watched our first episode, that was Grayson and mine. That was my top film of the year.
It was my top film as well.
That film blew me away. I loved it. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. I don't know a whole lot about Black Panther. I kind of wish Charles was on this episode to talk about it because he's like obsessed with that character. But I think Coogler is a talented director. It's never a bad idea to get a really talented director to helm a property. So I mean,
Yep.
Plus, it'll be interesting because we're actually meeting Black Panther first in Civil War. So he's already gonna have a bit of characterization already thrown in. So that'd be kind of interesting to see how he does that. But yeah, it makes me more excited for a Black Panther movie than I was beforehand. Josh, you want to say anything about that?
Yeah. See, I don't know much about Black Panther. Like it's one of the characters. I don't know that much about superheroes. I do know more about Marvel, but because I'm not really a comic guy. But yeah, I mean, definitely, I heard a lot of great things about Creed. It's still on my to watch list. I missed it last year, but I've heard it's a great movie, and so
Very,
I've
very
heard
good.
a lot of really good things about him as a director. So yeah, we'll see. I think it'll be really good. And Civil War is going to be. You know, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
I'm a little.
It'll either be really good or it will be not.
I just hope it's better than Age of Ultron because I didn't love that movie myself.
It was okay.
Joe really liked it.
Oh, okay.
Moving
on.
It's better than the first one.
Moving on.
So our next thing I want to talk about is just coming up in about I would say 3 weeks. Deadpool comes out, and they've been doing some interesting marketing. You have a billboard with it shows Ryan Reynolds and Marina Baccarin, who's the female lead in it, like cuddling up, and
With the heart thing?
Yeah, with the heart, and they're advertising it as a romantic movie so that guys can take your girlfriend to see it, which I don't know if they're gonna be amused after they see it. You have the weird emoji billboard where it's a skull, a pile of poo, and then an L, and then it says February 2016, and then this new Australia Day video that he came out with. I mean, just
making fun of Australia.
And and so like just the marketing of this movie's been incredible, and part of me is almost like, can the movie be as good as the marketing was? Also, I just remembered that they actually invited a bunch of fans. Were like, hey, we're gonna show you about 20 minutes of the movie, and they showed them the whole thing. Like finished, and everybody was like, "Dude, this movie's amazing." So I mean, these are just random like people that were like living in either New York or LA. They had like 2 separate screenings, and first of all, how cool would that have been to go to that? And second, positive buzz is never a bad thing. It makes me very excited about the movie. It comes out, I think, like it's Valentine's Day weekend.
Yep.
So I mean,
it's actually what I'm doing for Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Oh no. I think we are gonna go. I think we all might as well go see it for Valentine's Day because we're thinking actually about planning on doing like a post movie talk, which we might actually upload to YouTube directly instead of on here. But we'll get to that later. But what are your thoughts on not only just the Deadpool movie, but like how good this viral marketing campaign's been? It's hilarious.
Definitely an interesting approach to it, and it's funny, and it fits the movie so well.
Yeah.
Or Deadpool's character well. I haven't seen the movie, but I imagine it'll fit the movie.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll work great.
I feel like if they captured just the right amount of breaking the fourth wall, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like there's so much that they can do with Deadpool, and it's just kind of limitless comedy potential there. So they really got to hopefully have the right pacing.
I'm definitely glad it's rated R.
Yeah,
it needed to be rated R. So.
I don't see how they could make a version that would be PG or PG-13.
Well, Ryan, they actually asked Ryan, I was like, "Is there any way you can make a PG-13 version of this?" He said it would be He said it'd be about a 5-minute movie. Yeah. Because the amount of stuff they'd have to cut out, which I think that speaks volumes. Like, because I mean, it's not just gonna be like R. It's gonna be like hard R, like raunchy. Like
that's just gonna be. I mean, that's just the way that Deadpool is, though. Like. So you can't baby down a character.
So, some more kind of interesting news. Star Wars Episode 8 was actually slated to come out May 2017, and it's been pushed back to December 2017. How do you feel about that move? Are you glad it gives them a little bit more time to work on it? Because the rumor has been they're having to like redoing a lot of the script and stuff due to positive reception of certain characters in Episode 7. So, I mean, how do you feel about them pushing it back about half a year?
I think it was a good move.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be like Star Wars movie.
We're getting one a year for the next 6 years.
Yeah. But a little break would be nice from the hype. But
it gives them more time to build hype too.
Yeah,
they're in the business right now of cultivating that hype because I mean they had just about record-breaking sales.
It's the number one movie. It's made the most in America ever. Avatar is still the most money-making movie of all time, but it's in like the top 3 now. I think they're thinking it might be Titanic, but we don't know.
And just that just that fan base is probably even like much more massive than Avatar was.
Yeah, I hope so. I don't like Avatar.
Yeah, Avatar was a pretty good film. I like
the effects are great, but like anyway.
I couldn't see one thing in that movie. That was so much blue. It was bad.
For those of you who don't know, Greyson is colorblind, so like that must have been like a really weird black and white mess to you.
Yeah.
Darn it, James Cameron.
It's very strange.
No, but I think they're just going to be doing a really good job. I mean, Rogue One is going to be an interesting film. I don't really know that much about it, but
I'm excited for that.
But yeah, but I like the fact that it's a new kind of series of the story that we haven't seen before. We didn't even really know that Rogue One was coming out until just recently.
Well, they announced it. I think that's the beginning of 2015. If I remember correctly.
All right. Well, I didn't know.
Josh has read about it.
But I think it's going to be really cool, and I like the fact that they're doing kind of a perennial favorite sort of thing with the Star Wars film. So every Christmas, we're going to have another really.
Yeah, it's like a Christmas gift.
Yeah, it is.
And Rogue One just seems so interesting because it's how the rebels got the plans to the Death Star. So I mean that a lot of people are thinking that Vader might not be in it a lot, but he is kind of going to be like the antagonist, kind of chasing him. Which I mean, hey, who doesn't want more Darth Vader?
Are they fixing a plot hole that's like 40 years old at this point?
Which one?
Probably are.
Like showing how the rebels got the plan.
Yeah, they're showing how the rebels got the plan.
They're fixing a plot hole from 40
That's the
years.
story. Yeah, which is these anthology movies are such a cool idea because the next anthology movie is going to be Young Han Solo, which comes out probably December 2018.
This is like a young Indiana Jones the TV show where they go back.
Yeah, so I mean that'll be interesting to see. And then the third anthology movie, they haven't announced what it's going to be, but the rumors are an Obi-Wan movie about his time on Tatooine between 3 and 4, which hopefully Ewan McGregor will come back because I really enjoyed him as Obi-Wan. But also that Boba Fett, which for me, I kind of like Boba Fett as a really mysterious character, so I don't know if I'd want a whole Boba Fett movie. Yeah. Although he would be a cool antagonist for the Young Han Solo movie. I think that would be interesting. And then there's also, I've heard...
Dude, yeah, Boba and Solo.
That would be a cool
just
movie.
Like a bounty hunter kind of movie.
Yeah, and then I think they mentioned Yoda as well, but I wouldn't want a Yoda movie.
I don't know.
I like Yoda. He's like one of my favorite characters.
Also,
I like him. Yeah. I don't know that I would want him.
I think my ultimate anthology thing that I would want is an anthology trilogy on the Old Republic, way before the prequels. You know what I'm talking about? So, but anyway,
a prequel.
A prequel.
It's so far before the prequels that what actually happens isn't gonna be that implicative of the main. But whatever. I think out of that, I would most want to see an Obi-Wan movie because Darth Maul is actually alive canonically. Yeah. So that would be cool, if Maul's chasing down Obi-Wan on Tatooine. I think that'd be a cool movie. I'd love to see a rematch between those two. Darth Maul.
So cool. I like Maul.
He was underused terribly.
And he got turned into one half of Maul and one
Spoiler!
If you haven't seen episode 1, then that's okay. But
you just spoiled a 15-year-old movie.
Yeah, that's right.
More than that, it's
guess what? If you haven't seen Star Wars 1 at this point, then it's not.
You're okay.
Yeah, honestly, that's the worst film in the whole
It's so bad.
So.
So the last thing I want to talk about is kind of a big picture kind of thing. DC Comics, as you know, is coming out with their shared superhero universe. And they had a big special this last Tuesday on the CW right after Flash, the TV show Flash, talking about the future of the DC movies. So they showed early footage from the upcoming Wonder Woman movie, which comes out in 2017. They talked about who's going to be in the Justice League and the film version, which we have confirmed is going to be Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. So, obviously the DC Trinity. Then you have Aquaman, who actually looks pretty boss. I mean, for Aquaman,
he looks. Aren't they going to be making an Aquaman movie?
They're making an Aquaman movie. Yes. And Cyborg, who you may know from Teen Titans.
Yes, Teen
Titans! So, I mean, yeah, and Flash as well. So there's actually 2 different versions of Flash.
Oh my goodness.
And then they also announced that Green Lantern will be coming in as well in Justice League, which is just awesome. I love the Green Lantern. I mean, it's a terrible movie.
Yeah, the movie.
But I hope the character's awesome. I think.
You think that they would use a different Green Lantern than?
Oh yeah, it would be Ryan Reynolds.
Okay.
He's Deadpool now, so it's like. But you know, and they showed a little bit of footage from Batman vs Superman, just like really a lot of clips we've already seen, but just kind of talked more about it. And it was really kind of interesting to hear the stars talk about it. Like, definitely out of my group of friends, I'm the most excited for it. But there's a movie that they showed a trailer for, Suicide Squad, which coming out in August. And I mean, here's the thing: I am more excited for Batman vs Superman than I am for Suicide Squad. I just am. I know these 2 aren't, but just for me, it's like my dream movie. But Suicide Squad's first trailer, or technically it's the first official trailer because the Comic-Con thing was more like a highlight reel kind of thing, but the first trailer was just so good. It was so fun. If you haven't watched it, please watch it.
Is this? I thought this was the second one.
Yeah, they're calling it the first official trailer because they're calling the Comic-Con reel more like a because the Comic-Con reel actually wasn't supposed to be released to the public. And somebody leaked it, so DC was like, well, crap.
Dogs in Smash.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
wow. Yeah. Seriously.
But yeah. So this is the first official trailer. What do you guys think of that trailer?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
We have Queen. We have Harley Quinn. We have. I'm happy. I'm happy there.
Yeah.
Stop.
At that point, you're happy. But even all of them. I mean, man, Deadshot, like the crocodile dude.
Killer Croc.
Yeah. That guy. Man, it's cool. And like, I feel like Harley Quinn is just gonna be so perfect. It looks like they're doing just complete justice. The part where she like breaks the sword and like gets out a handbag. She's like,
what the hell's wrong with you people?
Yeah. Oh man, it's gonna be great.
Yeah. I think that the song really fit because that song's insane.
Yeah.
And these guys are mostly insane. Like, I also kind of like how they're not shying away from the mystical aspect of the DC universe. Like, Marvel's waiting till Doctor Strange to introduce magic, and then in this movie they're just like, yeah, Enchantress, possessed by a witch. And Katana has a sword that can steal people's souls after she kills them, and then she can talk to them. Yeah, so it's like they're embracing it. It just seems so fun. That's the biggest thing I got from it. It's going to be a dark movie because it's literally villains being villains in Villain Town, but you know, it looks so fun to me. Like,
so what do you think of the Joker?
I love it. I love it because I think
his use is going to be.
I think he's going to be like the MacGuffin of the movie. Like, they're trying to find Joker, but then like the actual antagonist, I don't think he's going to be the main antagonist of the movie. I think he's going to be kind of like a secondary thing. And I think the way I think the movie's going to work is the beginning of the movie is actually going to be Batman, because Batman's confirmed to be in the movie. Is actually going to be him apprehending Joker and Harley, and then throwing him in jail, and then that's when they get collected, and then Joker does his thing. But I really like Leto's approach. I like that it's different than Heath Ledger's. Because that's what he had to do. He can't.
He can't be Heath Ledger.
No. He can't be Heath Ledger. I don't think he should be.
Heath Ledger either.
Well, I mean, I don't know. He's looking awesome, and like he's got that just like he's this psychotic version of Joker. You know what I mean?
True.
And I mean, I hope
Is there a sane version of Joker?
Well, but like he's much more like I don't know.
Yeah,
like
he's definitely more out there.
It's not.
Which I think is good.
It's not like necessarily. It's just a different so the Heath Ledger Joker was very like dark and serious, but he was still insane. He was still crazy. But it was more of an intense kind of Joker, and I'm hoping that this one is going to be more true to at least what I grew up thinking of the Joker, which is wacky, like over the top, like neon lights, kind of crazy.
But still also like, but he'll still also just like shoot you.
Yeah.
Like
still
very
still
like
crazy.
Batman the Animated Series style.
Yeah, which is what I grew up with.
Yeah, me too. Mark Hamill's still the best Joker, but
he's good.
I think
Ledger.
I like Mark Hamill's animated Joker the best, but I mean I love Heath Ledger.
I like Mark Hamill in the newest Star Wars movie.
He was great. Best hide and seek player of all time is Luke
Not
Skywalker.
spoiler.
But yeah, I really like the approach they're doing. They're going to it. Plus, this is also a different type of Joker we've seen because like Heath Ledger in The Dark Knight, that whole movie is their first meeting, Batman Joker's first meeting. This is a Joker and a Batman who have been around for a while.
Yeah.
Like, which I think that's just an awesome approach to it. But yeah, I'm really excited for Jared Leto's Joker. I think that was about as good a casting as you could have gotten because he like immersed himself in that role, and it just looks so fun. Like I'm really excited for it.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. I feel like I don't really know how it's gonna go, but I feel like Joker in that movie is gonna be kind of somebody that they go like the Suicide Squad goes to for help. Like
Could be.
So like they need to find some bad guy, and so they go to the Joker, like and he's kind of in his seedy underground world, and he's kind of the kingpin, and so they go to him to see to get intel or to get gadgets or something. I don't know. That's just the way I feel it's gonna go.
I could see him being a rival to them.
Maybe.
Could be. I don't think he's the main antagonist though.
Oh, definitely.
No, I don't think so.
Because if you're gonna make
Harley Quinn's in the Suicide Squad, so like
yeah, that wouldn't work.
Yeah, and if you're gonna make Joker the main antagonist, then that's got to be in a Batman movie. But anyway,
Yeah.
but I think that their use for him is gonna be really cool, and also, I mean, yes, this Joker's a little bit more wild and kind of out there, but like, he still freaks me out. Like that whole like, I can't wait to show you my toys. Like you're just like, what?
That smile.
That smile, and like when he's like shooting that gun, he's just like laughing, and just the teeth, and you're just like, ugh. Like he's gross.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he's just like he's engaging at the same time.
True.
So last little quick thing, and for movies, Quentin Tarantino just came out with his newest film, The Hateful Eight. And somebody asked him, how all of his movies are connected. Like, there's a character in Reservoir Dogs who's the brother of John Travolta's character in Pulp Fiction. And so like that. So like people knew that there was some connection to it. And he basically said that there are certain movies that he's made that are movies in other movies. Like it was like this weird, like
the
this
same universe.
multiverse.
Yeah, like it's like. He said, like, the people who live in the universe of Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction would go to watch Kill Bill in the theater.
Yeah.
Or that basically, or like, Inglourious Bastards, which is actually my favorite Tarantino film. But, yeah, certain movies are more real, like the more real world kind of movies would watch movies like Kill Bill and Hateful Eight, which I think is a pretty cool thing. I know Grayson's a big Tarantino fan, so... How'd you feel about that, like, revelation for the connection of that?
It really made me want to go back and watch them all.
Yeah.
Honestly. But, yeah, I think it's cool. I honestly never would have thought that, but...
Yeah, it's interesting how they're all... And, Tarantino himself's just kind of a nut job.
Yeah.
He's kind of a weird... I would never want to meet him in person, but I do love his films. So moving on to quick little TV thing, they're actually moving forward with a TV show based off the popular both book and movie, The Exorcist, which the original Exorcist movie still scares me. Like that movie's freaky.
It's still well done.
Oh, it's so well done.
Best horror movies of all time.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's like you can laugh at the pea soup and like the special effects or whatever, but it's a good movie.
And it's intense. Like it's just, but it's such a. So I think how do you feel about that translating to television?
Didn't they try this with Scream too?
They're still going. I think.
Are there no new ideas? That's my question. I feel like there's so much that's just a rehash. It's a rehash of all of these old ideas. Like what was the Bates Motel TV show? Which I don't know a thing about.
I enjoyed it overall.
But yeah, but still, that's an old idea, and they
Psycho, yeah.
They're going back to that, yeah. And so I don't know. I feel like it would be neat to have an Exorcist-esque show, where they tribute that, but I don't really know. I don't know about them tying it directly to it. I just kind of shy away from that.
Yeah, it's kind of like a retelling of the movie, which
except for in a episodic.
Yeah, which I think that being episodic, that could either really work in its favor and kind of draw it out more, or it could really be a detriment because The Exorcist the movie The Exorcist has such good pacing to it and it works so well. I just translating to television, while it intrigues me, and I'll probably check it out as well. Plus, with the updated effects, it'll probably look pretty cool. But storytelling wise, I don't know. I'm hoping it'll be more like a limited series, like a 10 to 12 episode thing. Because I mean, I don't see how you make 3 seasons of The Exorcist unless it's just like
they could find a
she
way.
she gets possessed 3 times, and one time the ghost is wacky. But season two is renamed The Exorcist. Wacky Fun Time Carnival.
Carnival Phantasm.
Oh, such a great thing that is. But yeah, I don't know. Episodic. If they do it right, it could be really cool. But I don't know.
We shall see.
It could be detrimental. How do you feel about it, Grayson?
I'm kind of. I kind of want to see it, but at the same time, I kind of don't.
Did you watch Bates Motel, by the way?
I have not.
I watched it. It's good and creepy. I enjoyed it.
Cool. But
better than I thought it would.
We'll see. Sure. I'll probably end up checking it out.
Yeah, I mean, I can't remember what. I can't remember what network is doing it, but I'm sure you just looked that up. Exorcist television show. So now we're gonna move on to gaming news. Biggest thing. Past 2 weeks has been like Mortal Kombat Fest, and this week they announced Mortal Kombat XL, which is basically like a complete edition. I mean, that's what I would call it.
Yeah, it's basically the game of the year.
Game of the year edition, yeah. But it's a cool. I like the title Mortal Kombat XL.
Yeah.
But
tack on an L.
They just tacked on an L. But that, along with last week, the trailer for Combat Pack 2 showing some gameplay of our 4 new characters, which would be Leatherface, the alien from Alien, Bo Rai Cho, and Triborg. So it's a lot of Mortal Kombat. Grayson, how you feeling about all this Mortal Kombat love?
Hope you give it to me, please.
Yeah, more and more.
I want Sector, please. Just give me Sector.
She's one of the Borgs in Triborg. I don't play Smoke.
Smoke looks dope. But the XL thing doesn't necessarily apply to me, other than because I already have it all except for Combat Pack 2. So it's nice that that's $20 instead of $30 like at launch. But XL kind of applies more to this kid over here, Josh, because he ain't got no DLC.
Yeah, he ain't got no DLC.
Oh, really? You don't have
well, actually,
yet?
I have not spent any money on Mortal Kombat, and that was one of my vows from the beginning.
You didn't even buy the game.
You
just walked into the store and took it.
No. Our
he's no longer allowed at one of the local Walmart.
Our friend Joe actually was like, "Yeah, I'm tired. I don't want to play this," and so he gave it to me. And so I was like, "Yeah, okay, so I'll play this game a little bit."
You didn't pay $5 for Goro?
No, I didn't pay a thing, dude. I have not paid a thing, and so. At first I got it and I was like, whatever. And so the first week I had the PlayStation, I just played Bloodborne and that was it, because Bloodborne is the best game of last year.
I still have not played Bloodborne. So I don't like Dark Souls. Like I don't like Dark Souls.
It's its own thing. And it's
fine, I will try it. I will try it for you. How about that?
I'm begging you. I think it's the greatest game on the PS4. So just saying. I mean,
okay.
Anyways, but yeah, no. So I got MKX and I've been playing it mostly just because Grayson here has been forcing me to. He's wanting me to get good. Wanting me to get good.
GIT space GUD.
Yeah.
Get good.
I'm not good yet.
You were playing pretty good last
better
night.
Than me.
I'm working on it. So anyways, but yeah, but the XL thing does look really cool, and especially like, how about this? If I win, and I'll say it on the air.
Oh, okay. Write this down.
If I make top 32.
Oh, jeez. Never mind. You can stop writing.
Okay, if I make it out of pools. If I make it out of pools. If I make it out of pools at final round 19, which is a tournament we're all going to be going to, and I guess
more on that in a little bit.
Yeah, more on that in a little bit. Then I'll buy XL, and I'll learn one of the DLC characters. I'll even say that. Okay. So, but yeah, the Combat Pack 2 looks dope. Like even Leatherface, who kind of looks derpy. Like I don't even care about him.
I love the
derpy character with a cool moveset.
I love the way they animated him. Like it actually looks like that chainsaw has weight behind it. It's like swinging. That's actually really hard to do.
Oh yeah, because he's like.
They animated Jason really well too. I thought.
Yeah, Jason. Although Jason kind of just looks like he's flinging around a machete.
That's what he looks like in the movies. He's like,
man. He's right.
Should have made Mrs. Voorhees the character from
Alternate Skin, please.
Just kidding. Just a little of it. Okay, get off my camp.
Forward to the character.
Yeah. But yeah, XL, doesn't apply to me either because I have the first Combat Pack, so I'm just going to pick up Combat Pack 2. But it is definitely a cool thing. I mean, if you don't own Mortal Kombat X, get XL. I mean, it's a good deal.
Yeah. Get it for a console, though. They dropped the PC version.
Why would you play a fighting game?
Yeah,
Why would you play a fighting game on PC?
Why would you play a fighting game on PC?
Like, you know what? You PC, Master Race, you have everything else.
If it's the only thing
So
you
kidding.
have, yeah.
Yeah.
But if you have both, get
Get it for console, yeah. PlayStation 4.
Mustard rice.
Although they seem to really be pushing it more for Xbox One. A lot of the market.
Mustard.
A lot of.
Okay, go on.
I've seen though they seem to be pushing it more towards Xbox One for all the marketing. Is Mortal Kombat bigger on Xbox?
No, ESL, which is their biggest tournament bracket.
Oh, is it sponsored by?
It's like a championship league cup or whatever, where they play weekly, and then they have finals, which is actually tomorrow.
Hey.
No, that's
Sunday the 24th.
Yep, that's sponsored by Xbox. So it is what it is.
We're gonna give them the dues. So.
Right. So the next thing I want to talk about is not exactly a game series that we're incredibly fond of, though I really enjoy the first one, but it just released a really weird addition to it. It's a turn-based RPG, and I'm talking about the Five Nights at Freddy's series. I really enjoy the first one. I think it's well made overall. It's minimalistic. It's fun. Second one, I don't really care about because I haven't really played it. Third one was weird, and fourth one, I don't even know. I haven't played that one either. It just looked odd and weird. But I know Greyson and Josh don't really care for it very much. So really, I think only one of our friends really enjoys it, and I'm not gonna say who that is, but you. Okay, yeah. And hey, if you enjoy Five Nights at Freddy's, that is perfectly okay.
No, it isn't.
Okay, it's okay. It is okay if you like it.
It's okay to like the first one. Okay. The first one.
You can like whatever you want.
It's a niche genre. You know, it does. The jump scares that it's supposed to do, and it does have kind of an interesting.
I really enjoy the first one. I think for what it is,
if you think the first one is the best game ever, you have issues.
Yeah. It has its place definitely, but after that, I mean, the same.
They're all rushed. They're all incomplete. He just wants your money. Why can't you see this? He's a gold digger.
The thing is, I wouldn't really mind it. It's just
lessons from Sakura.
The thing is, it's not so much the game. Like, imagine if he just took more time to develop it. They could be really good. Like, there's potential there.
Yeah.
But they're so. I mean, I don't know. I don't see how the guy does it. Like, how do you come up? How do you make a game that quick?
I think he just does a lot of drugs, gets a lot of ideas in his head,
and then just
type. I mean, it's not like the gameplay changes too much. He's probably just copy and pasting half the code from the first game and editing it.
Maybe so. I mean, here's the thing. Like I was saying, if you really enjoy the Five Nights series, that's your prerogative.
That's your problem.
That's up to you. You know.
That's not our problem. That's your problem.
It's like, I mean, that's the thing. If you really enjoy it, and we don't want to insult you for liking it. However, our thoughts on it is that A, it's really repetitive. B, the release cycle is weird. And okay, here's the thing. He never releases on the date he says he's gonna release it. Like, this RPG thing was supposed to come out in like 3 months, and he's just like, well, no, now just like, let's drop it on Steam, bro. And it's just kind of like, whoa.
I just finished writing my book. It's on Amazon.
Also, they're making a movie.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they're making a feature film. Yeah.
They are.
I don't know if he's actually.
Go ahead and leave.
I don't know if he actually has anything to do with it. But here's the thing. I'll tell you why that movie is kind of interesting, because that is going to be it's going to be a low budget horror movie, and you know what studios love? Found footage. No, but you know what
Should we
studio?
get that put on a T-shirt?
Yeah, we need the station found footage.
No,
But like with like one of those like not symbols over it. No, but the thing is that studios love to make. The thing is, the studio's dream come true is making a movie for a small amount of money, and then it making like 90 times its budget back. So I mean, and if a Five Nights movie comes out, people are gonna go watch that. And I mean, if the trailers are good, I might even check it out. You know,
I'm not.
I know you will,
Yeah,
but
I will not see that. If I'm there, you have my permission to go ahead and lock me up, because I've gone insane.
But I think that
I found it under the bed.
I thought it was yours.
If you want to know, Josh found my chapstick and just like rubbed it on Greyson. That sounds really odd.
Anyway, let's get on to some actual good.
Okay, so
good
Josh
games.
wanted to talk about a tournament that just recently happened.
No, actually, no.
You
Before we
wanna-
get to
you
the
wanna
tournament, I want to
know
talk about Pokemon. All right, Pokemon.
Okay,
It's 20th anniversary, right? Is that
This year, yeah.
Yeah, so this year's 20th anniversary, and I mean, just really quickly, of course, coming out, I guess in about a month, maybe a little over a month, we're gonna get Red, Blue, and Yellow. Which is going to be awesome
On the 3DS.
on virtual console,
Yeah.
on 3DS. So that's going to be wonderful to play. I'm going to be picking up Blue, and I think Grayson's picking up Yellow. Are you going to be picking it up at all?
If I do get it, I'll probably get Blue.
Blue, yeah. Blue's
I always liked red. More.
super nostalgic for me.
Don't hurt me.
But
Charles is probably gonna get red.
No, Charles loves blue.
yeah,
I might just
a
get
lot of
red.
people get
I might
red.
just get red then.
Yeah, you can get Red.
Get your Growlithe.
And
Oh yeah, Growlithe is only on red.
Yeah.
I love Growlithe.
and Vulpix is blue. But
I like Vulpix too.
yeah, I
Shoot.
know it's really hard. But anyway, so yeah, and so there's a lot of really cool stuff. Of course, Pokken is coming out.
That's gonna be so much
Poken's
fun.
gonna be fun.
That game looks
I'm gonna play
wild.
Pikachu in that game.
You know,
That game
like,
looks
dope.
wild.
You know it has like similar controls with Smash Bros. Where like you have
Mhm.
side specials, up specials.
But it's also the guys who made Tekken making it.
Yeah,
It's
oh,
gonna
like,
be
it's gonna be
wild.
great.
Have you heard like the combat system is like there's ranged combat and then which is like 3D style and then when you move in it becomes a 2D fighter,
Yeah.
which is kind of similar to actually a lot of people haven't played it, but Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi did a very similar thing with 3D. They're far away. It was like more of a 3D like projectile battle, and then once you got it close, it still technically was 3D, but it was really like more like a 2D style fighter.
But the
But
plane shifted, but yeah, no, like that's gonna be really cool. And then I don't know, did they confirm Z, right?
I don't know if they have it.
They haven't. But
They have it. Okay.
There's been a leak that said like they're gonna announce Z soon. Which
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if like the day on the 20th anniversary, like the day that Red, Blue, and Yellow come out on Virtual Console, they'd be like Z.
I'm
Yeah.
saying they're gonna release. We got Pokemon Go coming up,
Pokemon
which doesn't have a
really-
release date, but I'm guessing February 27th. Write this down because that was when the first Red and Blue came out.
Could be.
Yeah.
It could be that, which would be really cool.
That's when they're coming out for the 20th, or that's when they're coming out on the virtual console actually.
Yes, but I think here's the thing about Pokemon Z is that I really enjoyed X and Y for what it is. It's fun. It's too easy, but like it's a fun overall, really fun. It's really easy.
It's the best for competitive play, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's
really
good,
good.
It's a good platform.
I mean, it's a good game. It was fun. I really enjoyed the character customization. Honestly, I thought that was really well done. So with Z, what I would like to see is basically take X and Y and you do what Platinum did for Diamond and Pearl, and you make it harder. You do what Emerald did for Sapphire and Ruby. You make it more difficult, more challenging, longer story. Because you can beat X and Y in like
20 hours.
maybe.
I
Like,
beat it in 20 hours.
like
And it was easy.
it's really short. It's short because like it take.
As long as they make it harder than Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby.
And I think Zygarde would be a cool Pokemon to kind of anchor it around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's
Weird
interesting.
design.
He's not really that good like as a Pokemon, but he's pretty interesting.
The design's interesting.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because he's like an Earth Dragon.
Because the Kalos story, I actually like the actual story itself. I really enjoyed.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I think my favorite Pokemon story is probably Black and White. Or actually, I really liked Platinum's story too. Team Galactic's pretty fun.
I think Platinum's maybe my favorite storyline.
That's the one I was.
It'd be either for me to either be Platinum
I
or
really
Black
like
and White.
Galactic story.
Black and White ones.
I like Platinum.
I'm actually about to restart Platinum and play it again. So,
That's good. I'm doing my Platinum Nuzlocke.
Yeah, that's fun.
I lost my Bronzor.
But yeah, you know,
I
like-
lost an Ampharos to a horn.
Yeah, but you know, be on the lookout, you know, for lots of Pokemon news probably be flying out soon.
Yeah.
And you know, you got like we said, Blue, Red, and for Grayson especially Yellow are coming to Virtual Console.
I'm just gonna quickly predict that Go is gonna come out in the summer. I feel like it's gonna be.
I'm thinking early summer, like May. because that's when people are going to be outside most doing it, and
I just want to catch me a Snorlax in real life. Or a Jigglypuff.
It's gonna be great.
We're gonna do so much weird stuff with Pokemon.
Oh, we're gonna be running around campus.
Oh yeah, like all
there's a
next year.
Gyarados in the pond.
Oh no, like watch Pokemon Go become like a phenomenon.
Oh,
like,
definitely.
Everyone's gonna
just think
play
of
that.
all of the people that are gonna get injured, like running out in traffic.
You're gonna have everything. You're gonna have people who lives in their mom's basements going outside. You're gonna have frat guys, sorority girls. You're gonna have nerds. Like everyone's gonna be playing Pokemon Go because you know what? Everyone wants Pokemon in real life. Which really, if you think about it, would be a tremendous safety hazard and really dangerous.
But it's gonna be sick.
And would be very similar to animal cruelty. But whatever.
If you could have any Pokemon in real life, what would it be?
Oh my goodness.
I've asked this question to Charles. He said Gyarados. What's he gonna do with a 24-foot long sea dragon?
Like, the thing is, my favorite Pokemon actually isn't one I'd want to have, because Torterra, A, is huge,
obviously,
and would be really practical. I would either go with, Eevee's just so cute.
Yeah, Eevee.
But I actually go with either Umbreon.
Dumbreon.
I like her. You hate Umbreon, but...
I hate Umbreon.
But
I hate
he's...
Pelipper, too. Pelipper's a stupid toilet bird. He's a flying commode.
Honestly, I would probably go with either
He's
Eevee...
a flying toilet bird.
Yeah. He does look like a toilet. Yeah, but I would probably go with either Eevee or Umbreon, just because they'd be like really kind of a cool pet to have. Or what's it called? Whatever.
I'd go with Dana.
That'd be cool.
Dana's a little cute too.
Wait, Dina? Oh, the
Drifloon would be.
Oh yeah.
Drifloon would be kind of a fun one to have.
Okay.
Josh is gonna go Pikachu.
Bidoof. Just kidding. I actually, I don't know.
Almost got was number one in the U.S. Smash ballot. No, it was Dunsparce.
No, it was Dunsparce.
It was Dunsparce.
Dunsparce is massive. He's like 9 feet long, and he's like giant.
Is it that big?
He's like 600.
He's massive.
He's 600.
Okay, I don't know. I mean, my favorite Pokemon.
I thought it was just like a fish.
He's the size of his room.
I want a Kyogre as a pet.
Yeah. I don't know. Like my favorite Pokemon is Rhydon, but I don't really see how.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be carrying around a rhinoceros.
Like as an actual
think Meowth would be cool, just because he can talk, you know, and he's cool. I don't know.
Lucario could talk too.
Yeah,
cool. He'd be like a bodyguard.
I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna be enjoying catching them all.
Mew would be cute. Mew would be cute.
Yeah.
Mew like mew, kind of flying around. So speaking of video games, Grayson and Josh, more so than me especially, but they do a lot more on the competitive side, know a lot more on the competitive side of gaming. And so Josh, before we... Pelipper does look like a toilet bowl.
He is good.
Before we talk about an upcoming tournament, Josh, want to touch on Genesis 3, which just happened.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, Josh, why don't you talk about Genesis 3?
Okay, so Genesis 3, it's like one of the first majors recently that's just been.
This is for Smash Brothers 4.
Yeah, this is Smash 4 and Melee. Yeah.
Project M?
And no, Project, because it was sponsored by Nintendo.
Yeah.
Project M has pretty much been killed off just by the fact that Nintendo's withdrawn all sponsorship from tournaments that involve Project M. And so people, they want that money, honey.
I don't blame them though for that, because I mean it isn't.
Yeah, I mean you can't blame them because it's a company and their game's getting ripped off or whatever. But yeah, even at N64, which had some pretty good sets with.
Smash does Brawl even play competitively anymore? There's baseball.
Some, but it's not on any of the majors.
Right.
That I know of. I don't know really much about Brawl after Smash 4, but yeah. So Smash 4, one of the best double sets I've ever seen in my life. Zero and Nairo, the two best players potentially in the world, the two best in the U.S. I don't know. I tend to put
Zero's Brazilian, isn't he?
Chilean.
He's Chilean, but
excuse me, I know they're different.
Yeah,
I knew he was from South America.
What's a South America?
Yeah, so Zero and Nairo were teaming, and so you think who in the world could beat Zero and Nairo? Zero playing Diddy and Sheik, and Nairo playing Zero Suit. But then from Japan, Renai and Komorikiri came to the U.S. Renai being the best player in Japan, Komorikiri being, I think, the second or maybe the third. I'm not really sure.
Did they win the set?
And they won.
Wow.
They won the whole thing, and it was the coolest doubles thing I've ever seen. Renai playing Villager, of course, who's a doubles god, like literally the best doubles character in my opinion. And
Team Green Thumb still makes me mad, Josh.
They patched it.
They did patch it, so it doesn't really work anymore. But Komodokiri playing Cloud, who, I think is one of the best doubles characters.
I love Cloud.
Like, Cloud as a singles character is...
Cloud from Final Fantasy VII!
He's okay, but yeah, as a doubles, it was just a great match. And it kind of shocked everyone that Zero and Nairo, the two greatest players in America, could lose, even with their combined power. So that was great. But then, as the tournament went on, the Smash 4 side was really intense. There was a lot of great matches. I mean, Foe and Renai was ridiculous. A lot of kind of upsetting things. I mean, Esam lost really early.
Really?
Yeah, I
He
forget.
was also really sick, though.
He was sick. There were a couple other. The cat didn't do very well. There were some people that you think would have done better. DeBuzz did really well. Went all the way to grand finals. Got second place.
Who did he go against in grand finals?
Zero won the entire tournament. But Zero's set versus Renai, he said it himself. He said it was the most intense in winner's side. It was the most intense match of Smash he had ever played in his entire life. Was Zero versus Renai. I watched that without breathing. I think. I mean, it was just the whole time. It was so tense. It's one of the greatest matches ever. You want to look that up. Renai versus Zero in winners finals. It was amazing. So that was great. And then on the Melee side, just quickly, Mango, the return of the kid. He almost won Genesis 3. And I say almost because Armada did actually win right there at the end. But he reset the bracket. He was on fire. He was playing so well. Greyson and I watched that, and it was just ridiculous, the stuff that Mango was doing. Shout out to Armada, of course, for being amazing as well.
Chain grabs.
Yeah, took him to FD. So that was an amazing tournament, definitely. And there was also another tournament that same weekend that was on the Mortal Kombat side of things. So Greyson, why don't you tell them about that?
Okay, it's called Kumite Revival or something. It's in Tennessee, Memphis.
By the way, that is a train in the background. I live near train tracks, and contrary to popular belief, I actually like living near a train. It's kind of nice.
I like it too.
It's kind of soothing.
Yuri didn't.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay. Anyway, Kumite 2016 or whatever was crazy. Me and Josh watched some of it. I watched all the way up into the grand finals, and the grand finals was actually Scar and Sonic Fox, of course, and Scar was playing Sonya, and his Sonya was crazy. I actually got to play against Scar when he was playing Hat Trick Lao. I mean, of course,
Online, right?
Yeah, he kicked my tail, but ended up sending him a friend request and accepting it. Blah blah blah. But he was playing Sonya, the demolition version, where she throws grenades, and she only has 3 grenades, right? And he gets Sonic Fox into the corner and throws out all 3 grenades, and then while he's stunned, reloads his grenades and throws another one and catches him. And so he did a 6 grenade.
Did he beat Sonic Fox?
He reset the bracket.
He reset it.
He's the first. He's the second person to ever reset the bracket on Sonic Fox and actually.
What do you mean by reset the bracket?
In finals?
You have a winner side and loser side. Whoever's in the winner, it's still double elimination. So even if they take a set off of the winner still has the second set.
Okay, so let's say Sonic Fox hadn't lost it yet.
Yeah, he hadn't lost.
He can lose one time and still be.
So he has to lose twice.
So then they're both losing.
So it rewards the person who hasn't lost it by giving him an extra.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
gotcha.
But Sonic Fox went on to win and got a ton of money and a statue and actually he
2 statues.
He won Injustice too, right?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he won Injustice. So
who's he playing Injustice?
Batgirl.
Yeah, Batgirl.
Batgirl's good.
He's the best Batgirl ever. You should watch him.
I probably need it.
But,
I can't. But speaking of, you think we're gonna hear an Injustice 2 announcement?
It's already been announced.
They announced it when they announced it.
They announced it a few weeks ago.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's hype.
I'm hoping.
So hype.
I'm hoping character-wise. I hope they pretty much bring everybody back from the. And they probably had more.
I want Wonder Woman and Catwoman, please.
I hope they add Black Canary as a character. Because Black Canary needs to be in the game because she's a good female character and B, she's a brawler, so that'd be cool, and the scream and stuff.
Yeah.
I played when I played Injustice, I played Batman, Green Arrow, and Shazam were my 3, and I wasn't that great, but it was just fun.
No, I was terrible at Injustice.
Yeah. It's so fun though, it's a fun game. Injustice 2 is gonna be hype, mega hype.
Yeah, and then of course upcoming. While we're just talking about upcoming stuff, Street Fighter is right around the corner next month. The
That's gonna be huge.
Yeah, this is gonna be big.
Is it gonna come out in time for final round?
Yes. Final round is going to be the first major tournament that has
Final round.
Street Fighter.
Yeah, so Grayson, there's actually an upcoming tournament that we are going to be, us and our friend group are actually going to be somewhat involved with. I mean, but Grayson, why don't you talk about Final Round 19? What is Final Round? How are we going to be involved? What's going on with Final Round? Also, are you entering Street Fighter 5?
I'll enter at the door if I want to, but I probably don't. So Final Round is basically the equivalent of EVO for the Southeast.
Which EVO is like the tournament of all tournaments.
It's this huge tournament in Atlanta where there are tons of games. All of them get streamed and thousands of people come out, and we're gonna try our luck. We're gonna test our luck.
Test your mic.
So Grayson and I are gonna be entering in MK. How did you convince me to play MKX?
I paid for your badge.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so Grayson is literally forcing me.
Yeah, you can make me play.
So Mortal Kombat and Smash 4. So I'm more on the Smash side of things. Grayson's more on the MK side of things, but we both tolerate and deal with one another. So
I'm entered in the same.
So it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be a really cool tournament, and just being able to go and be a part of that just community of really great people, and their talent as gamers and all of that. It's gonna be really great. And all the personalities that are gonna be there. I mean, I know there's gonna be a lot of people I'm really excited.
It's gonna be. I mean, it's I didn't realize how big of a tournament it was until I did more research on it. As of right now, I'm only going as a spectator. The only thing I would enter in would be Smash 4, but seeing as how big. Get that NES on.
Dead or Alive.
Dude, bruh. Hey, man.
Dude, we were having some fun.
My Hitomi is not terrible.
Learn how to switch in during tabs.
Yeah, for real. But, I would think about, if I was to enter anything, it would definitely be, the thing is, Mortal Kombat would actually make more sense as I actually have access to it regularly. But I don't have time to get good at that, and so as of right now, I myself am going spectating. Charles is going to spectate.
Yep.
Don't know about Joe yet.
Joe.
I don't think he.
I doubt it.
I doubt Joe will.
I doubt it. But it should be fun. We'll definitely. We probably. We should. Probably that small stuff like that. We'll probably go on YouTube, do some video stuff. But obviously, best of luck to both of them in final round. But I may enter, but I'm not really certain on that. If they had Injustice at it, then I would probably.
It's not until March.
Yeah, it's a couple of months out. We're just talking about.
Are you sure they're not doing Injustice, right?
There's going to be a community Injustice event, which is basically the same thing as the other events, except for it doesn't get streamed.
Yeah.
I might enter that actually.
Yeah. They also have a bunch of arcade old school tournaments.
Yeah, we got a lot of cabs.
Yeah.
I don't actually have Injustice for PS4.
I have
Pick
it.
that up whenever you get both one.
I have it, so if you want to download it, we can play.
I might actually do that.
I never got good at that game, so I kind of.
I didn't either, and it's the control system.
It's similar to the game.
Same people made it, but it's not based. It's not limb based. Throw punches stuff. It's high, middle, low attacks, and then a parry. Anyway, so competitive gaming it's such an interesting thing, and these guys I wouldn't go as far to call you guys pro or anything, but I would say Grayson especially, and I'm not saying anything against you guys, but Grayson's entered more tournaments. I'd say Grayson's really on a semi professional level. Gaming wise, and Josh really could easily get there too. There actually is going to be a more local area tournament coming up, probably in March or April, if I had to guess. Yeah. Don't Get Wrecked 4, which we actually entered in Don't Get Wrecked 3 back in October. I did a lot better than I thought I was.
I got wrecked.
Yeah.
I killed myself 4 times.
It was so unfortunate.
Grayson had the worst luck. But so we're all of us I would definitely be entering in that. Charles will definitely be entering in that. Even Joe said he might, but he probably won't.
No, Joe says a lot of things. Five Nights at Freddy's is his favorite series.
Yeah.
We love you, Joe.
You don't listen to me.
He says he does, but he doesn't. It's not real friendship. But yeah, we'll definitely be entering in that, so we'll definitely be talking about that for sure. Yeah.
No, yeah. Okay. Well.
Okay. Josh
Anyway,
wanted to talk about something that we actually covered on our first episode.
Yeah.
Because he hadn't gotten to be here yet. He just quickly wanted to touch on that.
Yeah, I felt left out talking about favorite games
Of 2015.
Of 2015. Yeah. So I've got kind of a lot of thoughts about it because there were several really good games that came out. Not as many, I guess, as some of the blockbuster years in the past, but there was some good stuff that came out. And so I'm just going to kind of cover my top three, I guess, or just a couple, and then an honorable, I guess, or two console and then a handheld. So console-wise, Bloodborne, I think, is one of the greatest games ever made. It's certainly a worthy part of FromSoft's repertoire. And so that was really great. And just all the facets of it, the exploration and finding all the nooks and crannies of each area. Even though there probably could have been more areas, it was just fantastically done, and it was so immersive. It was amazing. It's one that I've beaten a few times and would probably still beat again. And then Fallout 4. I mean, how do you talk about a game of the year and not mention Fallout 4? It was really, really well done. First time I've ever actually been involved in any sort of Fallout game. So yeah, I'm wearing a Vault-Tec shirt right now, actually. So
we're not being sponsored by
yeah. This is but
I wish we were, but we are not.
Yeah.
Hey, spread the word. We might get.
Yeah, hey. But also shout outs to a game that nobody. I feel like a lot of people didn't play this game, and I know a lot of my own friends didn't really play it. Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate was so good. It was
what
I think.
Never played it with anybody.
I might say I might go out on a limb and say it's the best game on the 3DS. I might say it, okay, because if you don't count Smash, okay, and you don't.
Okay, so we're counting games out, right?
Okay, well, because Smash is in its truest form on the Wii U.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so I mean, it's made for the Wii U, and it was like, hey, here's you we'll throw you a bone and give you the 3DS version
First.
Yeah. It's just kind of a teaser, and
it was basically like a really, really
money.
Great demo.
Yeah, and Sakurai wants money, you know, and so
Money, man.
I don't know.
I'll give them all my money.
I think. I don't know. I loved that game. It was so well done. It was fantastic. If you haven't played Monster Hunter, it's worth getting.
Have you played Bravely Default, by the way?
I haven't. I've heard a lot of really good stuff about it.
It's my favorite game on 3DS.
Really?
It's phenomenal. And their Bravely Second is probably coming out. It's coming out later this year. So
I like Yokai Watch.
I heard that was actually quite fun. But yeah, no. Bravely Default is really fantastic. It's long. It's definitely JRPG. It's really, really good.
Yeah.
Okay, so
very cool.
That's pretty much going to end it for this week's episode. I want to thank again my friends Greyson and Josh for being here today. Where can they find you online, Twitter and such?
I am Lonely Dad 20.
No, that's Charles' joke.
Yeah, Snailmail27 on Twitter. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, and we're going to be, speaking of Twitter, we're all going to try to be more active on Twitter. So yeah, feel free to follow us. Josh, where can we find you on Twitter?
I'm at RoosterJosh97 on Twitter.
It's also his.
That's pretty much everything, actually.
Yeah, you want to hit him up on PS4?
Yeah,
that.
Hit me up on that. Hit me up on Black
Tinder.
People Mingle. I have an account.
Do you mean Did you mean Christian Mingle, or did you mean Black People Meet, or did you mean Farmers Only?
He's combining all of them.
Yeah, Black People
Farmers
Mingle.
Only.
I will have you know that I will not be oppressed. All right, I will be on whatever I want to be on.
Second line.
Excuse me.
All right, I identify as a black man. Anyway,
Josh is a redheaded white child.
He just really likes.
How dare you
expose
me like
He
this.
just really likes rap.
Anyway, so yeah, RoosterJosh97. Hit me up on all the good stuff.
Yeah, and you can find me at Price Everett on Twitter, and you can follow the show at The Station Show on Twitter.
Hey.
Look for our logo that you know so well.
Woo!
Again, thank you two for being on here. Woo! I got a spike in the audio. I want to thank you two again for being on here. Follow us on Twitter. Check us out on YouTube, where we're soon going to be starting to post smaller actual videos and such. That's going to be getting more active, so you're going to get active on YouTube. So yeah, follow us on Twitter. Find us on YouTube. Subscribe. Comment. We want to hear from you guys.
Leave reviews.
Leave reviews, please. Tell your friends. You know, the goal is I want to have 100 views after we release this.
By tomorrow.
Not by tomorrow. We have 84 at this point. Last time I checked.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. So, but
Well, I mean, I'm on it now. So
that's true.
So
Tell your friends.
We just got the female puppet.
We just got all of them. Josh is very handsome. I'm handsome as well. Just kidding.
Ready to mingle.
He's very down to clown. He's wearing clown makeup right now and a red nose.
Wow.
Just kidding. He's not.
Wow.
You know how I like Harley.
Anyway, so it's been really great, guys, and we will catch you next time.